Hello everyone, welcome to Amnesia. When I utter that word, I can only think of that mustache guy from the beginning of Shadow of Chernobyl Stalker. Deal with your amnesia. Oh yes, I fucking will deal with it. So let's start a new game here. Now I have played this game before, but that was a while ago. I never finished it. And it's been a while, so I don't really remember all that much. I of course watched many playthroughs of Amnesia back in the day.
Some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Oh yes, Shadow is hunting us. Lovely. Lovely item in many folklore horror stories. When I think of Shadow, I always think of the cartoons when the characters get in fights with their shadows. And that was always a bit unsettling. I guess that's just a part of our culture now. So let's see here. Let me remember how this game is played. Wax, pink wax, I believe. Oh, controls. J is journal, so we have the notes. No notes available right now. There is mementos. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Oh, it is a liquid. It looks like pink wax to me, and these look like rose petals. What are they? Yeah, you can light these things, yeah, that's what I remember. Oh, wait, what are they? How refreshing. So nothing here. I'll probably check every corner for everything. Still, get used to that. Oh, I believe there's something here if I remember correctly. So yeah, I played this game a bit back in the day, and I watched even more. Many hilarious reaction videos for this game out there. You can pick anything, not that it's much use, because in this game you can't really fight back. I think I'd love to. What makes these ambiental horror games the worst? You can't fight back. The other horror games where you can fight back still scare me like shit. Okay, I believe we just have to follow the liquid for a while and nothing in here, and we'll drunkenly fall. That's what you get for drinking, Daniel. Oh, he didn't fall. Well, that's good, but here... those escalators. So like the game says, you just really have to get in the mood of things. Which, by the stuff like that. That's always nice. Bit of... not really jump scares, but... yeah, I guess there are jump scares. Even if they are more subtle in this game. But... should be many little touches like that. Oh. At least collecting things makes you at least a bit more relaxed. If nothing else relaxes you in this game. Oh, there are some relaxing moments. Okay, first thing, stay in the light, because in the dark you'll go insane. That's insanity mirrors that I can see it. Let's remind ourselves. Yeah, crystal clear. It's good. 3 timber boxes, and we need oil. Hopefully we won't spend it all in a few minutes and then spend the rest of the game in the dark. Like someone did. Some might do. Okay, nothing in here of interest. Liquid, water, what do we have? Oh, there we go. No need for anything else. The castle is pretty nice already. I can't really tell the style, but these look very classical medieval ones. Yeah, that's really nice. Like the popular classical memes I follow. Inspiration from this picture should be for plenty of memes. And there's quite a few fixed, really. So that's really nice. I love these little artsy details when there are, especially when there are historical buildings like this. It's really nice. Oh yeah, I'll probably play it very slowly. Oh, I think I remember this one. I don't remember what's it called. Oh, okay. Let's not waste all of the game looking at art. I think I cleared everything here. Oh, that's lovely sounds. The distance. I don't know if you can hear it. I hopefully set the volumes right. Oh yeah, there's definitely sounds. Oh, there was someone running. That's me breathing. That's everything falling apart almost. I'm just trying to talk to keep myself not scared shitless. That was the scary shield. Austrian Eagle? I don't really see. I think the brightness is too low. Well, that's probably the point. Yeah, scary door again. Oh, it's a dark room. Must be something in it. Or no. Oh, there we go. Let's not stay in the dark too long. Throwing down same old paintings. I should probably get in the habit of closing doors behind me. I don't think there's anything in there. Go down, you freak me out. Okay, that's probably where we need to go. So let's not go there, in a manner of any RPG player. But yes, you have to keep the brightness very low for this game to experience it properly. Oh, it's a picture, but I can't really enjoy it right now. Too dark. And the insanity noises and the blurry screen tells me I'm going insane, as it should. Okay, follow the liquid. I don't think I missed anything in that room except that picture which I wanted to observe, but let's not get all caught up in... Oh, archives sound much safer, even if they are old. When do archives go old? Is there a measure of that? Strange to just... That's the rainy hole, and let's never go back there. Because going back in horror games, it's terrible. Except when you... Oh, always in the Resident Evil games, when I know I'm going back the same path that I went through those. Bit unsettling. Let's waste one. Tinder. This guy is so wasteful with Tinder. I mean, it's 4 Tinder boxes to light a simple candle. It's a bit excessive. Okay, wasn't very good. Let's not do something stupid like miss the lamp. Okay, when it tells me that, it feels like I should do something with these objects. I don't really see the point in this room. Okay, let's not waste our time with it then. And let's close that. Feels much safer to close everything. I'm not very claustrophobic. Tight, secure spaces are a good thing in this game. The game redirected my camera there too. Tell me that there is a lantern here. Okay, F. Lantern, okay. Need to get used to doing that. Oh, I hate that happens. Oh, come on, open. Interactions with some of these are a little iffy. Nothing of interest here. So many books, and if this was me, I'll just stop here and read all these funny looking books. They look really old and interesting. Look at that cover. Who wouldn't want to read something like that? It's like finding ruined books in the Elder Scrolls of Fallout games. All those ruined books, I can't do anything with them. Well, can go there, can we not? Okay, I at least triggered that little bit of interaction. Let's go faster through here. Liquid, dark is dark here. Okay, doors. Ah, come on, open already. Okay, new room. A minor earthquake are in Turkey, Italy. LA? Doesn't look like LA. Come on, tinder boxes. All canisters. No, nothing. These don't open. Let's see. Looking around is very rewarding. At least in this game. Although I guess it won't be in some cases. But there are monsters behind the corner. Okay, next room. I hate living rooms. I hate when the game does that, redirects my camera angle. Okay, that's that's important. How do I do that? How do I just drag it? Yeah, okay, let's remember that. That should be a useful thing to do. They should probably refill it only when it's empty, I'd imagine, or you have to keep a supply in it for some kind of dodgy situations, and like Let's hope we don't have any
19th of August,
situations.
1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Well, if he waits in the darkness all the time, he probably is not as harmless as you're suggesting there. My old self. Never listen to your old self. He is probably dumber than you are now. Okay, shadow is something like that. Where the hell do I go then? Let's put it like this. No reason to waste tinderbox or too much oil. Oh. Barely did that. But yeah, these little notes are very... oh. That's one moment of relief in this game when you solve puzzles when you're reading notes. Or, that was a really complex puzzle, of course. But yeah, good interactions with the engine, let's put it like that. Not really too fast about it. Weird sounds all the time. So yeah, in a game where you can't fight back, you're supposed to kill someone, so I don't really know how that works, but I guess we'll try. I can lift chairs and boxes. Maybe they do make some impact. Okay, open areas with multiple choices. The game branches out now.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
So now we know we're in some sort of German or German-inspired place. I can't remember what Brenner means, but Burg definitely means castle. Oh, more supplies. This. Let's close everything. Even I can't even trust the chest or boxes in this game. And that's fun little creatures. They remind me of something, but I can't think of something. Probably something for StarCraft and Zerg related. Big doors. Let's see if they're scary. Yeah, yes, they're scary. I see, I told you, a Zerg. It's creep. They're spreading creep. Them little bastards. Kill them. They're probably not real as the our old self would suggest. They're binding reality. Okay, do we start from the bottom or from the top? Or from the neutral? Let's drop from the top. No. No, let's have none of that. Fucking female sounds in horror games. Oh, little girl sounds are probably the worst. Nothing more scarier. I don't know where to go now. Let's commit to this place. I'm good at the many doors are not really accessible. These were some lovely stairs back in the day, and look at them now. Stupid. I thought Germans looked after their old castles, and look at this. Okay, these are normal archives, no more old archives. That's something, a bit of an improvement at least. I keep missing those little descriptions in the loading screens. I keep yapping around. I should probably start reading this. Librari. That's Italian. I don't think it's directly Latin, is it? Probably, maybe it is. Hard to distinguish Italian-Latin sentence.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Oh, Algeria, how nice. No, it's good. No, it's always good. I hope to get many more notes. Ah, no. There's the Ruglings again. So yeah, this game is not entirely procedurally generated, if that is a good term. Some things sometimes happen and sometimes they don't. It depends from playthrough through playthrough. So it's probably a bit different every time. I might see something and when you play it you may not. Catalogi. So or catalogs. So it's really fun to share this game. Share the playthroughs and they can... Oh, it's too dark in here. A bit of light. Now let's like this. I have a shit ton of those now. Oh, I get one more. So it didn't really cost me much. Oh, where's the note? Here's the note. No, it's good. Okay, this is one without the voice acting. Some are with and some are without, so let's read it. I hereby offer my full attention and service to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is recommended my services at the Prussian Royal Court, within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. Oh, that was an eagle, I was correct. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gierich. So, Prussia. So we're in Prussia. Probably, or some part of Prussia in the old days. So probably Pomerania, Baltic, old Prussia proper province. I don't really know what year it is in this game. I'd say at least 19th century. Though this castle sure looks older. Everything is in Latin, so that's probably a bit of a giver. The old pic we see. Latin is always a giveaway for pre-20th century stuff. Studium. I guess we can go there. Weird sounds again. Don't like them. I guess this is enough to light. Let's get to the comfort of the note.
1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Oh, it's over already. So. Yeah, those strange Berbers and their strange language. That's a bit of a letexing for Daniel. I don't think I want to be Daniel anymore. He sounds a bit racist. Okay. Let's not be Daniel, we're being Danny. We are good old Danny now. Sounds much more friendly. Maybe the shadow will like us more. No, that's just well, okay. Like some sort of cock or strange gear. Stupid sounds again. Old tomes, oh. Have I longed for the old tomes all the time? Stupid book. No, let's probably like the bigger one. Whoever did that stay from on that side. So probably something in here, yes. I can't help but notice that piano is playing. Okay, oh, bit more Tinder. Tinder, come on. Okay, there we go. So, old tomes, but nothing to read really. That's unfortunate. I'd rather stay here and read. Well, then again, I guess I'm providing entertainment for my pain I'm feeling right now. Let's stay in the corner now. We'll have to move on sooner or later. Okay, nothing in here. I really hate sound effects. I should probably stop doing those sharp turns as well. Local history, okay. That's something that can interest us all. Maybe just me, but I'm playing the game, you'll have to deal with it. Ah, fuck. There's the temp general. Okay, those are the old ones, and the voice acted ones. The door into local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? Probably. If you're telling me about it, then there probably is. Okay, let's go directly there then. More wasted paintings. Stupid sounds again. I will keep it light for myself because I'm that scared. That sound was fucking weird. I need a note right now. Yeah, I will get scared like a giant vagina. Don't even question that. But still not too bad right now. Oh, come on. Stupid chest. That piano is playing again. Lovely. Wonderful. Play something happier, will you? Okay.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay. We have a map of the place now. Nothing really intelligible there. Going back the same way, you know what I think about it. I won't be going this way, eh? Let's break the wall. That's fairly simplistic. Tabula. I like maps, I love maps. Oh, and I thought I can trust the notes.
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
Not the impossible
The
geometry.
next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety.
There are
Grasped
Berbers in
firmly in my
Russia.
hands was the broken pieces of a most
There are Arabs as well.
human relic.
Oh, let's light the fucking gun. If you're that fussy about it. Oh, so it's so hard to see all these books you can't read. Yeah. Let's see if we can find where we are. Probably. Oh, so it's central Russia. Southern. I'm wasting all my lamp on this. I guess somewhere here. No, I'll have to look it up later in between the videos. Nothing of entrance here. Let's go through to the passage of her own design. If I can, that is. Okay, just had to jump a bit. More memories.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Apparently, no. It will make for a less enjoyable game. Okay, what the hell are these notes? Not those mementos. There's some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. Oh, we're there. I see oil, I take oil. I am a simple man. I see oil, I grab it. Okay. This is the puzzle. Probably light some more candles. This one seems. Let's take the note first. Oh, local folklore, how wonderful. Alstadt and Brennenburg Castle. Another region rich with laws is Alstadt. Deep within these Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Of course it is. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. Yeah, I'm sure as hell enjoying myself right now. All of them have their own twist on the tales, but there are some motives that keep reappearing. Now, where the hell do I go down? No, that's not the way to do it. No, wrong button. Okay, so we go right. The Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. Bloody affair. It is said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies wrought by their tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called Gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveals their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? I don't really want to know. A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Allstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to be never seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Allstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to me? This sounds like some sort of tourist brochure. Okay, next one. The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Allstadt, and like most of the noble world, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. That's bloody wonderful. Researching history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. What? Oh, it was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from Rhineland claiming the rule as the protector of Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout the preceding lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander, his offspring, has never been fully recorded. I don't know why is that. This has fed the idea of the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. So yeah, early 1900s at least, or 18th century, 19th century actually. That's probably where somewhere that the game is. But yeah, why wouldn't you record your birth and death as an aristocrat? I'd imagine that's quite important to all the rights and the heritage and inheritance and stuff like that. To prove that you're indeed of noble birth, you'll have to keep dates of your births and deaths, I'd imagine. Okay, let's remember how this goes. There's one. Oh, just 3 books. That is very simple. Oh, should have probably lighted that one. Seems light enough here. Mine's lucky. No. No. Don't do that. Oh, thank God. No, it's so comfortable. Regarding the closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. Oh, good, probably good. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It will in a sense solve both of my problems. Okay, they will all die. And I will have to deal with their dead spirits. Probably. Where the hell am I now? And how the hell do I get out? Those wardrobes can easily fit me and they make me uncomfortable. And lead me to believe that I will need them one day. So I'd rather not, if at all possible. Oh, there was a door here. That open now? I don't think I opened it. Okay, as it goes, I guess we go to the cellar. Historia, look here. Is where the hell did I come from? I'm already forgetting. Oh, let's go here. Oh, that's one of those I can go to. It would seem that there was someone there. Stupid shadow. Yeah, stop it. I am out of this place. It is a silly place. Oof. God, that could have gone better. Carousel leaves. Oh fuck. Creep spread. It's too powerful. Okay, let's not waste the old oil like that. Ah, stupid woman again. Probably shouldn't walk on that shit. Oh. Conquer your fears and you get rewarded with Hinda. And that's probably the sounds of the queen. Yeah. That sounds like an animal actually. Animals, females, what's the difference, right? Way too early for rampart misogyny. Cellar, wine cellar. What horrors do you hold? Yeah, I think we can go there. Stuff and plant. It can be torn by hand or tools. It shall be torn by lasers. Okay, I guess this is the only way. Albeit creepy as any other way. Let's not get insane. Laboratory. Sounds fairly safe. The sun gave way to his storyboard as he fell from the candle's back. He felt wind crisp across his face and his dry, crusted lips. Oh, and I thought it was nice here. Guess I was wrong. Okay, it's dark, I get it. Whew. Let's stay a bit in the light. How am I on resources? Okay, I guess I can place the lantern a bit more often. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go to the light. And as the
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part Aquafortis.
Aquafortis. There's certainly water there. That will be our aqua. Not sure, totally sure what makes Aquafortis. Oh, can we throw something down there? I don't like those sounds from before. As the old Aragorn would say, don't disturb the water. Oh, that's chemical relocation. A lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from the most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do with what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Okay, chemicals are probably there. I guess we'll be needing chemicals. Stop shaking all the time. So chemicals are in the wine cellar. Hint hint, go there. I guess. Chemistry bottle. Let's leave this place a bit. I like lining stuff at these desks. Usually gives. Who goes there? I have a chair. Stupid footsteps. Phantom footsteps. They are. I keep getting creeped out by this small stuff. Ah, look at that. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint. We are only gay for fair judgment and a safe return. Well, that's a much nicer sentiment from our old Daniel here. Or Danny, really. Much better than wanted to kill people, being hunted by Shadow. I guess we have to leave for the mine store now, I know. Don't really like the image of sailors and the Shadow hunting. Oh, more tinder here? Oh, open already. Okay, so I got it this time at least. Oh, one more. But I guess that's the benefit of poking around in the dark. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I see what you mean. That's pretty disgusting. And probably smells like shit. These snake sounds are the worst. And that's the little zerglings again. Our zerglings to be at and don't really want to be here when the real zerglings spawn. Stupid dust in my face. Thanks, Shadow. Shadow is just a bit of a dick. Doesn't even want to try to kill it, just mess with me. Quite dickish. Quite dickish. These will break one day, like anything else in this fucking castle. The statues were praying, gazing into the dark doom ceiling. Yes, wonderful. I have stayed between the light and white cellar. Okay, that's how you interact with your inventory objects. It was done, the man said. The tomb had been revealed. Tin Hinman awaits. Ginded. We were saying blah blah blah. Yes, I know. So I have these fucking light sources that are running out. Okay, we can deal with one. 1, 2, 3 seconds of light for you.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Light source, light source. Let's make the light sources in silver.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh.
My God, Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Yeah, that's what happened with those men. Hopefully it's not them. What remains of them? And hopefully they passed on peacefully to the other side, although with the manner which they died probably suggests otherwise. Oh, chemicals, chemicals. Chemicals and wine look hard to distinguish between. Okay, that's a note. That is not voice acted, but we can do it at our own pace, slowly. My name is Wilhelm, House of Gurich. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago I was summoned to the castle of Brennenburg, as most of the aristocracy. I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly, and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he will attest to my character, at the royal court advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. Yeah, sort of messed that up. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100. None of whom were ever seen or heard from again. So that's all true, so wonderful. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted that, and I joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my mind drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skins have been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to fall from my eyes, and I can no longer... Yes, that's... Oh, that looks like a chemical. Aquaregia. Would be my pronunciation of that, probably wrong. Regia. Could be Regia. Hey, well, it depends if it's Latin or Italian again. Sometimes it's hard to take, probably Latin. Regia, we'll settle with Regia. Yeah, blood everywhere, and this funny liquid. Oh, no, nothing to progress from there, so we have to go back. Something I always hate. Nothing in here. I'm just blocking my way. Wonderful. Thanks me. Wine or blood, let's not ask. And again.
What was that?
Don't scare me like that, Daniel. Well, that light source did. Oh shit. Oh! Super Seller almost got us killed. Insane. Oh, I wasted fucking there. Well, it's something at least, I guess. Oh, let's stay in the light for a bit. That should help with our sanity. Oh, there. Some to recover our number. Anything there? Okay, I think I'm reaching my time limit for the video, so probably a good place to stop here, even though There are still many creepy noises, but let's stop here. I'll be right back. See you next time.